As a basic food handler, it is not essential for you to fully understand the detailed intricacies of the food laws that your employer is bound by. However, it is relevant that you have a basic understanding of what the laws state, together with a knowledge of the possible penalties for non-compliance. The three laws currently governing the UK and European Community's food industries are as follows.
The Food Safety Act 1990, as amended. This provides a framework of legislation as specifically designed for the United Kingdom. The General Food Law Regulation, in brackets EC, number 178-2002. This regulation represents the European Community's legislation on general food safety. The General Food Regulations 2004, as amended, acts as a vehicle of enforcement on certain provisions of the above acts and regulations, so as to pull the UK and EC into a common regulatory stance. The core offence described under these regulations and acts is to render or supply food that is injurious to health. And this offence is further qualified by a number of subheadings and sections with all manner of specifics such as imports, exports, handling procedures, etc., but include with particular emphasis the following.
Adding an article or substance to food, using an article or substance as an ingredient in the preparation of food, abstracting any constituent from the food, subjecting food to any process or treatment. The regulations are quite specific and detailed, and so for persons wishing for further clarification, it is recommended that they click on one of the links provided on our main menu page, or make inquiries with your local council environmental health office, who can be most helpful in explaining the local guideline.
However, there are a number of specific points that should be noted. Registration. All catering businesses must be registered. This is with the local council and should be at least 28 days before opening. This registration is currently free of charge. Who is held responsible under the law? The answer is all food handlers, waiters, kitchen assistants, chefs, childminders, food demonstrators, employers, in fact anyone who is supplying foods in a non-family environment. And by law, how is the term food defined? It's defined as any product that is reasonably expected to be ingested by humans. This can include any foods, drinks, chewing gum, water, etc., etc.
So what food-related items are not defined under the Food Acts and Regulations? Animal feed, plants prior to harvest, medical products, cosmetics and tobaccos. This is mainly because most of these items have their own specific legislations which are outside of the Food Acts. So what type of operations do the Acts and Regulations cover? Selling and processing of foods, free supply of foods, consigning and delivering of foods, food preparation, food labelling, food storage, food transport, and food imports and export. Foods defined as for family consumption are not subject to the legislation, but foods prepared by a childminder working within the family are. Non-family environments such as children's clubs, canteens, and old persons' homes are all subject to the food legislations. Farmers producing foods for sale have two separate categories. Selling products to distributors or businesses are not included. Selling to the public through farm shops are included and subject to the food legislations.